Hey climate changeers, Dr. Albus here. Let's talk about purpleair.com. This is a citizen science website. You can see it right behind me on the map right here, where everybody that puts out air quality sensors at their home is displaying the data on a publicly accessible map that everybody can look at in real time. So you can look at all of these sensors. Each of these little dots represents a sensor that somebody put out, and you can see what's happening with the air quality right now. Judging by this little chart right here, you can tell that the green means zero or no impacts on human health, all the way up to 300, which is the dark red. And it can go beyond that, but those are going to be the values that cause harm to general populations, not even just sensitive populations, but everyone. So if you look, you can see kind of a swath right along here of yellow and red. So this gives you an idea of the larger patterns that's happening across the globe, which might point to things like wildfires or traffic. But you can also click on each individual sensor to find out more information. So I clicked on this sensor, and it'll pop up with that information. It'll give you the one-day average for that sensor, and this is again PM 2.5, and it'll tell you 158, which means that some members of the general public may experience health effects with 24 hours of exposure. So this is not a good air quality score. But you can also see the average for this particular sensor. This is right now it's sitting at 33, which isn't bad air quality, but the day average is 158 and the week was 139. So over the whole week it hasn't had very good air quality. You can check out the longer time period, however, by looking at the graph behind it. You can see that it goes all the way back to May of 2021 to current time. And you can look at the highest peaks to see that it has hit even higher values at certain points, and it may give you a clue as to what's happening in that area, especially if you go back and find out what happened on that date. You can also click multiple sensors and have each of those sensors' data appear on this graph, which is really cool because it'll give you a comparison. You can look at the two different charts right here. This is going to be the one from South America, and this is going to be the first one that we clicked on. And you can see that this particular air sensor has gotten much higher peaks than this one. So this can give you a really interesting starting place for a classroom lesson, or maybe just to explore a little bit more about what's going on with air quality around the world. It changes with season, it changes with place and time, and it changes even with daily human patterns. So it could be a really cool thing to come back and watch. And this is all thanks to citizen scientists just like you who've donated their time and energy to something like purpleair.com. So go ahead and check it out, see what you can find. Maybe there's a sensor right down the street from you.